Hello there, my name is Tristan Piers, and I have been on a hiatus for quite a while, but it's because I have some really exciting news. So if you personally know me, you already know what I'm about to say, but I'm excited and I feel nervous talking about it. You know, a lot of people say don't talk about something until you've already done it, so then the criticism doesn't bother you. So we are here with an announcement. I have launched a plant shop. You heard me right, a plant shop. I feel weird talking about it because it's something that I've wanted to do for probably since I was like 14. I've always wanted to do something like that. And I've always been that type of person that will sit and contemplate on thoughts or try to like study something to the extreme before I actually take action. And in September 8th, actually, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna keep researching everything. I'm just gonna do it. And if mistakes happen along the way, so be it. I'm not gonna get anywhere in my life if I just don't take action and do something. So on September 8th, I filed my business licensing and officially incorporated. Is that the word? Incorporated? Yes. Tristanical, which is an online rare plant shop. So by the time you are seeing this video, I have already launched my website. I have some inventory right now. It's obviously slowly building. So please buy something because I have to reinvest into it to try to grow my inventory and one day take over the entire country as a household brand because I'm just gonna manifest that into existence. I think it's really exciting. I'm obviously excited, as you can tell. But what people do not tell you is starting a business is so exhausting. And I'm sure some people are like, oh, it's really easy. But okay, check this. When you work a full-time job, so I'm out of the house for, let's say, 10 or 11 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and I'm expected to start a business. It was a lot. It was exhausting, and I had to learn what I needed to stop doing to focus my energy elsewhere. That ended up just being me not doing anything except like hyperfixating on everything involved in actually starting a legitimate business. And it has been a challenge, huge learning curve. I've had some great advice from people. Honestly, most people out there who've already like started something that you want to do, they're open to share the knowledge, which I really do appreciate. You know, sometimes it can be seen as like direct competition with someone, but at the same time, it's like if there's a demand for it, there's always going to be room for more than one person in the industry. So I think a lot of people saw that and they were excited for me to jump on to something that I've been really passionate about for my entire life, basically. I mean, if you're not already aware, I've probably studied botany. So I've self-taught myself everything that I know. And I've started researching, I don't know, since the beginning of middle school. Maybe I got really deep into the science of botany and then everything involved with like the habitats where certain species live, cross-pollination, just so much. I can't even get into it. So I'm gonna insert, I guess, a screen recording of my website while I kind of explain like the gist of what Tristanical is. So especially right now, since the start, it is a rare and uncommon houseplant shop. And what I really want to make sure that the company starts with and maintains is only selling plants that you're not going to find in your typical plant shop. And I know there's specialty plant shops that sell rare plants. I'm meaning like a big box store. Like, if anything that I ever consider selling has been in a Home Depot, a Lowe's, an IKEA, a Fred Meyer, like, you know, your Walmart local garden center, it's not gonna be on my website because I want to be able to provide things that you wouldn't what am I trying to say? I want to be able to provide something that you don't see every day. And maybe you didn't even know that you wanted it until you saw it. And then you're like, yeah, that's really nice. For example, I have something sitting over here. I had that effect, or this plant had that effect on me, I should say. The lighting is, I have a grow light for this collection of plants. There's a lot going on here, but it's a south-facing window, so they really like it. This here is a philodendron majestic, and if you're watching this before, the 16th 19th. I'll put the actual date that I'm trying to think of on the screen. I am actually doing a giveaway of one of these. Not this one. This one's my personal one. I really like it. The leaves are smaller than the one I'm doing the giveaway on, but that is going to be on Tristanical's Instagram. So you'll see the rules, I guess, on how to get your entries in for, it's basically, what do you call it? Like a raffle? So someone will be picked at random so long as they followed all the steps, and you will win this plant, and I will ship it to you with a heat pack in the box, and hopefully it will just grace your life with so much beauty, because I love the way the silvering is on that, and it's a hybrid from, I believe, Varicosum and Soderoy. That's exciting because I have a Soderoy, and I've done a video about like how to identify a real Soderoy. So it's nice to see like what it looks like when it's hybridized with other plants. The silvering still shows itself very well, and what's cool about the Majestic is it still has like the Varicosum, like the red blushing on the back, mixed with like a little bit of reddish, and then like the sparkly silver. She's just beautiful. But I guess I don't want to trail on with this too long, so definitely check out my website. I do have some pretty sick sales right now. I know that the Syngonium albos that I have are over 50% off as like a special holiday thing, so I hope you end up picking one up, maybe gifting it to a friend. Syngonium, I think, are very easy to grow. I have one sitting down here on the floor mixed in with a bunch of other plants, and it's just making its way through the top. The coloring is really extraordinary. If you end up buying one and the variegation starts getting really funky, you can always just cut it back to where the variegation looked good in hopes that the new growth point will grow out better variegation. Then you can plant the part that you cut off and just see what happens. Sometimes they revert, but it's not very common. You'll probably see on my site, I am selling some of the reverted ones because they're still great plants and they still show a little bit of variegation, but nothing that I personally believe is like of value. So that's why they're incredibly cheap. Oh, and I also wanted to say that if you live in the Portland, Oregon metropolitan area, especially during winter, I am doing in-person sales, meaning I have a way for you to swipe your credit card on my phone to buy one of my plants, and I can personally give it to you on the spot. And that way you don't have any concerns with like shipping stress, especially during the winter. Like the plants are being shipped with a heat pack that I think lasts 36 hours or something like that. With a lot of different varieties of plants, they go into shock anyway. So it's better to try to buy it in person if you can. That way you don't have the anxiety of watching a plant recover. Well, thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing, being here. I'll link my website and Tristanical's Instagram down below so you can jump on that giveaway as well if it's not too late. Here's the date that the giveaway ends. There'll definitely be more in the future. Rare plants are expensive, and you just want a chance to be able to have one, try it out. Great experiment if you're getting it for free, because if you kill it, like the guilt's like less strong on your subconscious. Thanks again, and I'm gonna start making videos again, so I will see you very soon. Subscribe if you're not. Okay, goodbye.